I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And that was a very clear and real and frightening, constant thought.
So were you thinking of harming yourself? Were you having suicidal thoughts?
Yes, this was very, very clear.
Wow.
Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, revealing that life as a royal was so suffocating, so painful for her that at one point she contemplated suicide. That was just one of several explosive new details about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's turbulent relationship with the British royal family that were revealed in a spectacular interview conducted by Oprah Winfrey. Markle also said that family members expressed concerns about how dark their son Archie's skin would be. At the same time, there was a conversation around their son's status as a royal. Listen.
In those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, so we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What? And you're not going to tell me who had the conversation?
I think that would be very damaging to them.
It was the what heard all around the world. Joining our conversation, Eddie Glaude, chair of the Department of African American Studies at Princeton University and an MSNBC contributor. Kimberly Atkins is still with us. And in London, NBC News senior international correspondent Keir Simmons. Keir, I have some more sound that I want to play for you, but I want to start with Eddie and Kim on what was showcased, because what was showcased is probably something that is experienced all the time. But what was the impact of this interview on this topic, Eddie?
Well, first of all, it was revealing, Nicole, and in some ways, how can I put this? It revealed, at least to me, that America's original sin is not ours alone. In fact, it's our inheritance. That original sin is that we believe that white people ought to be valued more than others. Here we see, right, in a very painful interview, the Duchess of Sussex saying, in effect, that race interrupted the most intimate spaces, determined who we love, how we love, if we can love. And this baby boy would have to bear the brunt of it, you know? It also reminded me of that moment, Nicole, you remember that moment in 1988 when President George H.W. Bush said to Reagan, those are about Jeb's babies, the little brown ones, right? How race can intervene and interrupt the most intimate of spaces. That it's not just our sin, it's also theirs as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.